Madam President, I rise today to honor a very special group of Americans, the soldiers, the sailors, the Marines, and the airmen who have fought bravely for this nation, but who have received the very highest distinction that any member of the armed forces can earn, the Medal of Honor. Since 1863, presidents of the United States have awarded the Medal of Honor to more than 3,500 of the bravest men and women ever to wear the uniform of this nation. Each one has demonstrated valor, gallantry, and heroism above and beyond the call of duty, with acts so selfless, so extraordinary, that they stand as beacons of courage for future generations. In 1916, Congress passed Public Law 6556, establishing the Army and Navy Medal of Honor roll and entitling each Medal of Honor recipient to a modest special pension of $10 per month for life. Over time, that monthly amount has gradually increased from $10 to $100 to what stands today at approximately $1,400 per month. But Madam President, let's pause and think about that. $1,400 a month for those who risked everything, their safety, their future, their very lives for freedom, for the opportunity for all of us to be here today. Today, there are 61 living Medal of Honor recipients. 61 men who faced unthinkable odds, who put their country before themselves so that the rest of us could live in peace. We cannot truly ever repay them. There is no sum, there is no medal, there are no words that can measure up to their sacrifice. But there are ways that we can continue to honor them by ensuring that they are cared for, respected, and supported. Madam President, in January of this year, I introduced the Medals Act, my legislation to raise the monthly pension for Medal of Honor recipients. This legislation is a way for this nation to say, we see you, we remember you, and we will not forget what you have done. Many of these heroes spend their time traveling the country, speaking to school children, visiting military hospitals, and strengthening the very fabric of America. This monetary increase will allow them to continue those efforts and to reach more communities, mentor more veterans, and remind all of us about the cost of freedom. And I'd like to take a moment to recognize 9 Medal of Honor recipients who currently live in the Lone Star State. We honor them and we cherish them. I would also like to recognize the 139 Medal of Honor recipients who were either born in, entered the service from, or died in Texas. These are America's heroes, and they are heroes for the great state of Texas. Now, I'd like to take a moment to recognize the Medal of Honor recipients with us here in the gallery. Lieutenant Colonel William Swenson and Colonel Paris Davis. In just a moment, I will propound a unanimous consent request to take up and pass H.R. 695, the House-passed version of the Medal Act that passed the House 424-0. I urge my colleagues to join me, as our companions in the House have already done, in supporting this measure, in passing it into law, in sending it directly to the President's desk to be signed into law, and showing that when it comes to honoring our nation's very greatest heroes, we are united and we speak with one voice.